Hello everyone, MinishCap1 here. Hope you are having a wonderful day. If I win this game, I do promote to Challenger. Unfortunately for me, they have picked one of my hardest counters. They've picked Urgot top lane. And I'm going to try to wave skip wave 1. However, he has sort of predicted my wave skip here, and he has put a ward down. But I'm going to try anyways whenever he moves the last hit, so let's go ahead and walk up and see if I can grab this wave. Their jungler is probably... So this Urgot's actually moving to me as well. Their jungler is probably here. I'm going to try to force the wave anyways. I have 2 summoners. And I am willing to blow my ghost here. He ghosted at me as well. I actually have to flash out. Okay, that's a rough start already, but we'll see if we can recover from that. Not ideal whenever the jungler instantly paths for you, and then they also scout your wave skip. But that all that means is that he knows the matchup. I don't think it doesn't really make or break the matchup yet. One thing you have to remember at Urgot is no matter how bad a wave freeze looks against this champion, no matter how much it seems like the lane is over, he cannot freeze the lane forever. It is not like you're playing against a Camille or a Fiora or a Jax where they can just simply right-click and tank the wave, and then right-click one minion auto at a time to last hit. I'm going to stand here in this corner to try and get some experience. Hopefully, when he walks over towards me, that wave will crash into the turret and push backwards a bit faster. Yeah, there it is. So what I'm doing there is I'm just grabbing some experience from over the wall. I'm actually going to skip this wave as well, then just go proxy behind tier 3 or tier 2 because I don't want to walk up to unfreeze that. But that being said, one thing to remember against Urgot is he cannot freeze the wave forever. It might seem like forever. Excuse me. It might seem like forever, but he cannot actually freeze it forever, because his passive will eventually AoE the wave down. It is like playing against Tristana, who will always break a freeze, no matter what, because he is just forced to actually shove the wave in terms of doing more damage than what is normal to the wave. So I'm gonna ward back here over the wall. We're gonna look for one more wave. Their bot lane did die, so I'm afraid to get ganked here, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I can get this wave. This would be... I have 7 CS. I have 7 CS at 3 minutes, so it's going to be a bit of a recovery. Nope, I have to execute here. Okay. I should be good to execute here. No way. I have move and speed chart, and he catches me there. I guess the range of the E is pretty big. This wave's gonna... I'm gonna lose this wave again, I think. Oh, no, dude. Well, actually, he just used his all of his passive stacks on the wave there. This should push back towards me now. There's way more minions alive on his side than mine, even though I chunked the wave. It should push into me. We can potentially kill this guy as well with the gank. He did ghost at me earlier, so that is an option. My jungler is somewhat nearby, so we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, again, guys, ooh, they're invading my Rek'Sai. I should probably back off this way, but I want to farm it. Okay, I'll grab the melee minions there. If I like I said, guys, if I do win this game, I do get Challenger on this account, which will be quite nice if that happens. I mean, I've gotten Challenger, like, in 7 different seasons. This would make 8 different seasons if I get Challenger here, which I would be very happy with. Nice little fling for the trade there. I can move down for this Xin potentially here. I don't really have mana, though. Yeah, it's a gallop. Oh, hello. I think I'm okay here. I don't think you beat me. Oh, no, he has no ghost. I'm fine. He's not going to kill me here. I'm just going to walk away. Interesting. He's trying very hard to beat me. He obviously knows the singed matchup because he scouted my level 1 proxy, or my level 1 wave skip. He coordinated a gank with his jungler. And he is roaming whenever I roam as well. But because Urgot cannot truly ever freeze the lane, even though this matchup is very bad for Singe, it is still recoverable. Now, I am level 3, he's level 6. I have 13 CS, he has 39 CS. So this does look pretty terrible right now. But we just have to try and recover as best we can. Singed is a mid to late game champion. His early laning phase just not that great. Thankfully, Season 16 does give mid to late game champions opportunities. One thing, if you aren't aware, is over the course of the last few years, like last 2 or 3 years, Riot has really been flattening the curve of all champions to be more broadly mid to late game focused, because they just haven't really enjoyed the early game archetype for characters, because it can be very unhealthy and very unfun, both for the players of those characters and the characters that they play against, right? So for example, old Pantheon used to be a hyper early game focused character. So here, just gonna sit back, chill, let him push the wave in, and just get what we can and farm. And try our best not to die, because I am 2 levels down. Once I get level 6, I can farm more aggressively with my ultimate. Until level 6, I have to be very careful here. But like I was saying, should be okay, yeah. So he's going to try and freeze this wave here. You see what he's doing? He's going to walk this wave into the bush, but I just need to not stress, because it is Urgot, and that wave will push. There is no way for him to permanently freeze it. I could also just wave skip here. I could be a sneaky little fucker and just go wave skip this again. Imagine I win this game. I got challenger by skipping every creep wave. I could see that title being crazy. Or I got challenger by skipping 4 creep waves. Which is, I mean, I've skipped 4 creep waves this game. So it's like, it's not even clickbait, it's true. Like I was saying, so Riot has gradually been flattening the level curves of all champs in the game over the last 2 or 3 years. Not level curves, sorry, damage curves. I'm gonna recall here because it's gonna come check me. So go back Cloth Armor for Ninja Tabby upgrade, because Cloth Armor into Ninja Tabby is very, very good against Urgot and good against that team. They have triple auto attackers. So old Pantheon is a great example where he was like hyper early game focused. Renekton's actually a better example. Renekton used to be, his kit's the same as it always was. It's just that he used to be hyper early game focused, where Renekton would be very relevant for the first like 20 minutes, and then he'd fall off a fucking cliff. And this was fun for Renekton players if they could curb stomp their lane, but if you couldn't curb stomp their lane, it was horrible for Renekton players. Also, it was horrible for anyone playing against Renekton, because it just made it so that you have to play completely passive, or you couldn't play the game at all. But over the course of the season, so he's going to try to freeze it again. I'll just absorb some XP here. I can't speak, sorry. And just slowly let this push him. My jungler is here, can potentially get a gank on him. He's going to ult me. I can flash here if I need to. Flash away from his execute range. Nice. A little fist bump with my Rek'Sai with my jungler. Okay, no fist bump. That's fine. Yeah, it was just not very fun for the Renekton players or the players who played against him. So Riot over time has made most champions at least mid-game, and many champions late-game oriented, where their power fantasies, their champion fantasies come online later into the game. So he's pinging Xin top lane, but I just play him so far behind. Okay. The Urgot is very far ahead of me in terms of his points, but in terms of our overall impact on the game, honestly, I'm probably a bit ahead of him, because I have an assist, and I've made the Xin spend time top lane, made the Fiddle come top lane. I'm actually going to buy a Ruby Crystal here and just go for the Rylai's. If you're afraid of dying in lane to a laner that is stronger than you in the early game, Giant's Belt is your best friend. So normally I'd say get a Blasting Wand, but this is not a normal situation. This is a very odd situation where I've skipped 4 creep waves. Okay, so he's gonna try to freeze the wave again. And we just need to not be afraid, because again, it will push. Urgot is forced. So right there, you see that? His crab leg autos the wave down with an area of effect. I can pop my R here and farm this wave. I'm going to right-click him to bait out his E. Now he cannot set up his ult combo on me with his E down. Then with the ult running, I'm gonna just farm the next wave. He actually didn't even damage me that much. I'm gonna pop a potion regardless. You should always pop potions on Singed whenever you take a little bit of damage, but see, now he's mind gamed a bit where he's not even pushing the E button, because he thought I was gonna auto him there.
Double kill.
Because what Urgot wants to do is they wanna fling in the opposite direction, or dash in the opposite direction of where your fling is going to take them, so that they can fling you every time, right? But if you just don't fling, I think I'm okay. I want to go for one more wave, but I'm a little bit scared because the Krug camp is up and their jungler is respawning, so I should probably just leave here. That's probably for the best. Let's get out of here. All right, Giant Spelt's up. Now I am very hard for him to kill, like very hard for him to kill. He doesn't have Black Cleaver yet. When my ult's back up, I'm going to have 1.6k health with the R running, which is a lot for this stage in the game. I think he has about the same HP as me, actually, but... Okay, he's shoving this wave. Potentially a gank here. Actually, he has way more HP than me, but that's fine. Okay, put him on W so he can't dash away. Fling him into my Rek'Sai. He's taking turret shots. He's getting my turret plate. He gets a turret plate, but we get the kill with my jungler. God, I love having Rex on my team. People ask me all the time, Minish Cap, what's the favorite jungler for you to have on your team? Rek'Sai is up there. AD jungler, great at ganking, gets tanky, can engage fights. Another great one is Xin. Enemy team has Xin, which is another a great teammate for Singed because they just set up Singed very well. Okay, tell me we steal this dragon. I'll be so happy. I'm gonna grab some turret plates here, top lane. Ah, rip. Let's get another plate for me. I'll grab this next wave as well. We should be fine. Looks like they're gonna nuke the Xin down as well. Very good. So I'll grab this wave and I'll have money for a blasting wand. The Urgot is still going to be ahead of me in points because he has such a massive farm lead. It's not that massive anymore, but it is there. Yeah, he's 96, I'm 79, so we're closing that CS gap for sure. My team is turbo diving bot lane, brother. That's so... I'm scared. Please don't die. I want to win this game so bad. I want to win this game so bad. I want Challenger so bad right now. Okay, my ace all did die, rip. So he's basically given up on freezing because he knows that I know that he can't freeze the wave. Sometimes Urgot players just rely on the fact that people don't know that Urgot can't freeze a wave forever. Because they assume the matchup is like Jax or Camille, where those champions can like freeze forever by just right-clicking at the very lowest amount of HP on the minion. To the point where they can also time it to if the minion would die to a minion auto, then they'll last hit it in the middle of the auto animation. So they're not actually stealing any DPS from the creeper, so they can essentially freeze forever. Urgot can't do that, right? So he is walking up a little bit, so I'm just gonna kite back. But he autoed me, and now he's gonna auto the wave down, so we'll push into me, so we just chill and farm it up. I'm pretty fast with the tier 2 boots as well. He has tier 1 boots, so noticeable movement speed difference for me. I really want to walk all the way down to bot lane and get that red buff, but like, that's kind of griefing now. I'll probably lose my turret. The region would be nice. So he's just going to stand there and freeze the wave again. But as soon as he autos it the first time, it's going to start pushing into me, so. Oh wait, his passive didn't proc there. That was weird. There it is. We'll just stay in experience range for now. My Rek'Sai is in the lane. I'm down to fight this, but I'm a little bit scared. He's level 11. Okay. Oh, he has Cleaver too. All right, be careful here. Oh, I should have blocked that Rek'Sai or the Urgot R, but oh no. Okay, I have flash. Oh shit. That's scary. Okay. Unfortunately, it is a 1-for-1. Does my team all die bot side? My team all dies bot side. All right, we have a game on our hands, boys. We have a game. It is definitely not going to be a stomp now. Enemy team got a lot of gold there. I think they got dragon earlier as well. So we have they also got grubs. We have a bit of a game on our hands now. It is not going to be a one-sided stomp. And the fact that Urgot got a kill on a 1v2. Basically, everything that could have gone right for their team in that moment went correctly. In terms of runes versus Urgot, obviously I would recommend Phase Rush. That's what I'm playing against him because you want to cleanse the slows away from him. I'm either going to go Deadman's or Liandry's second. I don't like Protoplasm second burst at Urgot that much because he can burst you through it while you're still healing from it. So he can kill you at 25%. Protoplasm activates. I'm going to Ghost on this guy because my Rek'Sai's here. He isn't realized. He has no summoners. This guy is fucking dead. He cannot get away. I'll take the kill. I probably did not need to Ghost on him, but I wanted the kill. Yeah, so Protoplasm activates when you're at 30% HP. I believe Urgot Ultimate activates when you're at 25. So he needs to auto you like twice, and then ult you. Or pull you in for his ult and just kill you. Meaning Protoplasm, not that good early game against Urgot. Later on, it's fine when you have other items to... Whoa. I had Champion Burger only on. That's why my right click was weird there. Later on, it's fine, but in the first couple item slots, it is just not as good as other options versus Urgot, I think. So we're gonna either go Leandry second or Deadman's Plate second. I'm not sure yet. I'm looking at bot lane for a potential TP, but this looks kind of scuffed. I want this top turret as well here. Let's go. My big turret value. I want to finish this Protoplasm harness, or at least go get the components before this dragon spawns. Because dragon's in 28 seconds. If I can get Protoplasm harness online for that, I'm going to be pretty hard. Or Deadman, sorry, what am I saying? I'm so used to buying Protoplasm second. I meant Deadman's components. I usually build Protoplasm second almost every game currently. So it's just like seared into my brain, but I meant to say Deadman's because against Urgot, Deadman's second is probably better. And against that team, they have triple AD, triple auto attackers, and they're pretty like kitey as well. Their team is very good at moving backwards, right? They have Senna, they have Ahri, they have Xin. These all champs that are great at like hitting you and then backing off, hitting you and backing off. We're gonna TP in here. I'll go Leandry's, fuck it. We'll make a little feels. Ooh. Right from that. We will make a little feeling decision here. I'm feeling like Leandry's is an option here, which it is. Very good against Urgot. I'm gonna go ahead and recall, run for top lane. We can all in that guy, by the way, in top lane here. Does my Asol have Rylai's? My Asol has Blackfire. Oh no, dude. I need you to have a Rylai so we can run this guy down. My team is diving mid. What am I watching here? Okay, Urgot's still here, though. I want to gank this guy. My team does not want to gank this guy. Okay, I'll just walk mid, then. I'm trying to help out. This looks like a fight I can work with. Potentially. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the R here. Oh no, dude, she ulted. She ulted behind me, so I flung her into her team. Alright, unlucky. Let's go defend top. Don't want to fling him. He can kill me here. I will harass him a little bit with the Nautilus, though. Okay, he ghosted. I was going to back off for now. I'll go for the wave. Should be easy farm. This does not kill me. What? Nah, don't FF. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't FF. That, I can't believe that killed me. I guess I was at 25% exactly, because I felt like... Huh. Well, my bad. We definitely threw this game very hard. By we, I mean all of us. I'm not being sarcastic. It is definitely all of us here. But I have mostly recovered from my early game deficit. At least I'm gonna sell my Doran's ring and get Leandry's here, which will help me clear side lanes a lot faster. Also, finally pump some damage on the Urgot, and then we just get tanky after this. We just go for the Deadman's Plate, baby. Deadman's Plate, Protoplasm. I think those are the next two items. Deadman's Plate will help me catch and get away. Protoplasm will help me survive the front end burst, and then last item we can go Zhonya's because it's just very good against that team. Triple auto attackers, great synergy with Protoplasm. Could also grab a Jack Show. We can kill this guy, by the way, if I get a gank on him. I could also Jack Show, but I think against that team Zhonya's Proto is just better. Are there any other champs that can even run Zhonya's Proto combo? I think Singe is the only one, right, who can do both. Okay, team wants to fight in mid. I kind of like this. I'm gonna ghost at this here. Let's look for Senna. I see her. Fling her in. Very nice. Keep Ahri slowed. I can flash on this. She's dead. Whoa, Asol, what? We just wasted your flash, bro. I gotta kill this guy with my team. Holy. If my Asol didn't waste his flash to steal that kill, then he could have just helped kill the Urgot there, but whatever. Alright, we're going DMP for sure. That's what I'm feeling this game. I think it's the best option this game. Oh, I just can't speak. Okay, so he took an extra wave before he walked down, looks like, because he has a slight CS lead over me again. Not nearly as big as it was early game, but 160 to 190 is it's noticeable for sure at this stage. I feel like I will end this game with more farm than Urgot. Okay, my teleport's up in 90 seconds. I'm just gonna walk over to mid actually. Just right here in the situation, what I want to do is hover between mid and bot. So if I need to go match or go fight in mid lane, I can. Whoa, Urgot right here. Urgot right here. We can kill this guy. This guy's extended, super extended. We just fight him. Pop the R. See if I can goofling. I sure can't. Okay, Asol is out. Very nice. He almost killed him, though. Looks like my Misfortune will farm this. I can go cover top or run back to Dragon here. Okay, I think my Asol should go top, actually. He has TP. I'll go hold this, actually. Let's see if I can catch her. Nope. Okay, I have to go follow this Ari. She's gonna walk to mid through the jungle here. I might get charmed. I have to be very careful. But most likely she's walking in fog right here. Yep, there it is right there. She is fully zoned out. I'm gonna shield her ball. I'm watching Xin. I'm looking at Xin here. Drift through my team. Nice. Oh, no, Rex, I died. Rip. Okay. We gotta back off of this Urgot. If he hits an R on any of us, we will die here. But I have a 10-stack Darksteel now. That's not bad. Then we're just going to regroup for Dragon. I can push a wave in top lane and teleporting because I have the roll quest TP here. Man, the roll quest system is so cool. It makes... Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but... Wait, I've already asked this question before. I was going to ask if you think it makes League feel more like the old League, which it does. I think it brings back a more classic feel for the game where the roles are more defined, but... Here's a better question. If you think I'm going to end this game with more farm than Urgot, sound off in the comments. I need to just slow these guys here. Just spread poison is all I can do. I'm going to die for this for sure, but I just need to apply CC, help my team out. That's all I can do there. Please hit this. Oh my god, what an insane hooker. Nice, let's go. Does she live? Rip. Yeah, I have to play like that because I need my team to be able to follow up. Does Urgot die? Nah, rip. I need my team to be able to follow up. Wait, no, he stopped flying! Oh no, dude. That's unlucky. Whatever. I need to be able to CC the enemy team so that my team can follow up and kill them. I know I'm gonna die in that play, but that's how you have to play on Singe sometimes, is you have to make the play that gets you killed because you need your team to succeed. I'm 190 farm, Urgot's 225. This CS gap was much more massive earlier in the game. So if you think I will end this game with more farm than Urgot, let me know in the comments. I don't even know if I'm gonna win yet, but I sure hope I do, because if I do, I get Challenger.
On my way.
And I want that so bad. Not like as much as I used to, but once you hit Challenger for the 8th season, you know, it just sort of loses its charm a little bit. I can flank this actually here. Oh my god, they actually lived. Go for the Xin. Go for the... Oh, nope. She dies to the Blackfire burn somehow. Then they kill her. I can dodge this and run the Senna down, maybe. I sure cannot. Alright, let's see if we can gank this Urgot. This seems like a bad gank on paper just because he can kill Aesol so easily. Okay, you have to be careful here a bit. Oh, no. He's gonna flash on you? Oh, shit. Run, brother. Damn. Okay. I can fling him into my turret here. My AD carry is coming. Fling. Please kill him. Nice. They might be on Baron. You have to be careful. It's possible. We send a lot of people down bottom. Okay, their jungler just showed over that ward in their jungle, so I think we're fine that they're not on Baron. Yeah, they're definitely not on Baron, which is good. I'm gonna go farm this bot lane. Right here, all I'm doing is just hovering near my team initially before I go rotate, just because if they need me, I need to be nearby. The enemy Urgot is dead for 14 more seconds, so I'm gonna take this chance to farm, catch up a little bit. Hopefully exceed his farm eventually. 221 farm to his 247. I have 12 assists, by the way. I didn't even realize that. I have a massive amount of KP this game. My KP is huge. I have almost as much KP as their entire team has kills combined. I have 16 KP, they have 19 kills. I'm gonna kill this ward. I need to go top here because the Ahri is pushing bottom, and so it's better for me to be top lane here. We want to be on the closer side of the map to the next objective when teleport is down. When teleport is up, I can move the opposite way. Hello, Zin. Can't walk that way yet. They're gonna try to defend this pink ward pretty hard. We have to be careful taking this. Good job. Another one, huh? Okay. We have to be very careful. I need to focus their Senna. That is the easiest target for me to kill. If I fling her, she dies. Okay, looks like we're fighting. Kite through my team. Look for Senna, I see her. Fling in. Just spread poison. Trying DPS. The Ahri got away though, rip. Fling Fiddle. Fiddle should be dead to Leandry's here. Nice. We need to get out of here though. The Ahri is still alive. We don't beat this guy. Oh, I'm trying to save you, brother. Fling him away. Please run, Aesol. Oh god, that guy has force of nature. Oh no. The unkillable Urgot and the unkillable Singed, the titans of top lane. What a game for the challenger promo, huh? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go harness here, I think, is the best item. Because I'm gonna have to run face first into their team. Like an absolute degenerate. My ult is down for 40 seconds here. I'm a little bit nervous because Dragon's up in 9. And that is a super awkward timing. That's also why Protoplasm second is so good most games. Against non-XQ champions, Protoplasm second is very good because it gives you ability haste as well as all of the insane survivability that it provides. Okay, I have ult in 17. We just need to be a little bit patient here. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, we backed off. Looking Senna. Operation makes Senna my victim this game. Complete. Complete. Every fight I'm looking at her. Every fight we look at Senna. Ahri can ult away. Urgot cannot get one shot. Xin cannot get one shot. And their support is Fiddlesticks, and he is griefing, so we're not worried about him. My Misfortune has ult again because of Axiom Arc. What the fuck? Does she have Axiom Arc and Axiom Arcanist? Can you... do those things stack? She ulted, is gonna ult again here. Can we end the game legit? Oh yes. Oh yes, make it happen. End the game. Give me that challenger. Give it to me. GG. Let's check out this post-game lobby and the promo screen. All right, guys, here it is, the post-game lobby. 4-3-19. I did not end with more CS than the Urgot, but I did recover pretty hard after a horrendous early game where I had to skip 4 creep waves and get camped by the enemy team. Their jungler ganked me. Their support ganked me. I think, did their mid laner gank me? I don't remember if their mid laner ganked me or not. I'll watch the replay back. But decent performance by my team, I'd say as well. Sometimes you need your teammates to help you bail you out a little bit, right? The Urgot had 31k damage. I had 20.3, but he had 11 kp. I had 23 kp, so I had over double his kill participation. Enemy team had 23 kills. I had 23 kp on my own, which is just like, what the hell? For top lane, from being that far behind that early in the game, that is insane. Also in a counter matchup, Urgot is not an easy matchup for Singed. This is one of Singe's worst matchups. Singed is actually Urgot's best matchup, by the way. Also, helpful tip to any Urgot players playing against Singed: don't run Ghost Flash if you want to kill Singed. Run Ignite Flash. It's way better for you, trust me. Okay, that's the only time I'm gonna say that out loud, because I don't want any Urgot players to shit on me in solo queue. Anything special with the runes? Not really. Let's check out the border profile. That's right, there it is, the Challenger himself, Minish Cap 1, on the screen here as well, or not the screen, on the icon here as well as on the actual profile. And man, it just feels good. It just feels good, you know. One thing I do want to highlight that I'm very proud of is this is actually I think the fastest I've ever hit Challenger. I could be wrong on that one. I think there was an account where I was a complete demon on and went like 69% win rate one year, but this is one of the fastest I've ever hit Challenger. On Singed, 128 games on Singed. You can, hold on, let me move my webcam so you can see this. On Singed, 128 games, 63% win rate, right? 4.1 kill, 4.5 death, 8.9 assist, 8.8 CS per minute. Very, very nice. Very, very nice overall. But that being said, guys, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you next one. Peace, everybody.